welcome to the Tom's River Show. Pat O Melia here. It's been a while, been a few weeks since I did a Tom's River Show. A lot of things going on. We're going to talk about the debate we just did, the Republican GOP primary. But first, let me get into some of the issues that have been in the news. Right now, Trenton is holding hearings on the offshore wind farm they're talking about off the Jersey Shore coast here, LBI. And the hearings concerning the dead whales and dolphins. For that matter, as of this taping right now, another dead whale has washed up on the New York side. There's obviously a connection between the increase in whales, record amount of whales and dolphins dying right now, and what's happening offshore with the mapping and the sonar mapping of the ocean floor. For that matter, the Navy, I believe, chimed in saying they had a problem with their sonar affecting the whales. What is coming out of Trenton right now is they can't find a connection between the offshore sonar and pre-construction work and mapping and the whales. Actually, there's a commercial they're running on NJ 101.5 on Spadia's show, by the way, Bill Spadia's show, who is a strong proponent of stopping the construction altogether, about dismissing the dead whales. It's a horrible commercial. You won't find evidence unless you're looking for evidence. That's the problem with what's happening here. All I'm saying we should do is suspend all the mapping and the sonar work until after the summer. That would give us 3-4 months of no doubt data. If we suspend everything out there, and the world's not going to stop if we lose 3 or 4 months on the wind, whether you're pro-wind farm or anti-wind farm, the world's not going to stop if we suspend it for 4 months. If there is a drop in the whales and the dolphin deaths, guess what? That's no doubt data. And then we have to take the appropriate action. It's the right thing to do. All right, when we come back, we're going to talk about the Tom's River debate and some new businesses on Route 37. You're watching the Tom's River Show. I'll be right back. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and large inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net.
Stevens Jersey City Ford, certified parts and service located at Route 440 and Communipaw Ave, is your #1 source for Ford and Lincoln automotive needs. We use certified Ford Motorcraft products to keep your Ford running in top shape. Motorcraft parts are backed with the Ford warranty, which includes a 2-year unlimited mileage guarantee. Our team will have the right Motorcraft part to ensure the best performance from your Ford or Lincoln. You can order in person at the parts counter or online. Let us help keep your Ford or Lincoln in the best shape at Stevens Jersey City Ford.
Not everyone celebrates the birth of a baby. You have options. Don't panic. New Jersey has safe havens for unwanted infants. Leave the baby with staff at any hospital, ER, police or fire station, or rescue squad. Call the number on your screen for safe haven locations or go to www.njsafehaven.org. No shame, no blame, no names. Safe Haven.
We're back, Tom's River Show. Pat O Melia here. Got the big Indian behind me, the symbol of Tom's River. As many of you probably know by now, I produced the most recent Tom's River Republican primary mayoral debate. And as many of you know, I did the last one 4 years ago, the last election cycle. That was Mo Hill, it was Dan Roderick who was in the primary, and Joe Coronado. Great guy, Joe. He's in private practice. I think he's in practice with his kids now. I have to call him. The Yankees are playing well. So you can actually talk to Joe Coronado right now because the Yankees are playing well. One of the good people in Ocean County, Joe. And it's part of the civics that we should do these debates. And I do debates in the Seaside studio and in the North Jersey and the North Bergen studio. Nobody has produced more debates than I have. I mean, we've done a lot of debates since I got into the media, into governmental media, civic media back in the 90s, a lot of them. But let's go with what happened here. And I'll do the general election this year, as I've done. I believe if you can do something civically and you have the ability, you should. Now, what we did, we invited all 4 candidates, declared candidates for mayor of Toms River. And, of course, you have the incumbent mayor, Mo Hill. You have Jerry Ambrosi, Dan Roderick, councilman here, and Robert Bianchini, which is a funny thing about Robert Bianchini. Turns out he's a long-lost relative of my brother-in-law. I haven't seen my brother-in-law like 40 years, but I recognize the spelling of the name. I don't know if he's contacted his cousin John there or not. I invited them all. Mo Hill and Jerry Ambrosi, I notified on March the 11th of this year of the debate. We finally Roderick doesn't answer many texts as a phone. He's one of those guys with a few phones. I think we finally got to Dan on April the 13th about the debate. And I know he spoke later with the moderator, Karen Wall of the Toms River Patch, who did a great job. There was a lot of drama going in right up to the moment we're doing the debate. We don't know who's showing, but we'll get into that. Robert Bianchini, I didn't know him. We didn't have much contact information. We had no contact information on him. So we finally got it. I think we finally got in touch with Robert Bianchini, the 4th candidate in Toms River, late April, early May, and he was happy to participate. So they're all set. And what I do, I often send updates of what's going on, reminders when we're testing equipment for the debate, and then it sets up, take a picture of the set, send them all that stuff. The podiums are here, you send pictures out. Everything is fine. Then some things started to change here very soon, just before the airing of the debate. For that matter, Mo Hill had a problem. Mo, again, notified Mayor Mo Hill on the 11th of March, and he has an inner circle of people, and the inner circle, which I've questioned many times in the past, Mo's inner circle, booked a fundraiser for the same date of the debate, May the 18th. And Mo was like, well, Pat, I got this fundraiser. And I'm like, Mo, we told you on March the 11th. But you're the incumbent, you're the big kahuna. I gave him 2 alternate dates. Let him pick one. I think off the top of my head, I think it was April 17th and May the 25th. May 17th and May the 25th. He never got back. And again, it's a mayor. You get very busy with the texting and all that and information, but he never gets back. I reminded him. Doesn't get back, and eventually you have to respect the other candidates. You're trying to accommodate the incumbent, and if we can, we will. If he would have picked one of those alternate dates, I would have spoke to each one of the other candidates saying, he's the big kahuna. We got to make sure that we can accommodate the incumbent. So we try to always accommodate. When we initially send out the dates, nobody had a problem. So Mo books a fundraiser, or Mo's team books a fundraiser on the day of the debate. Now, Mo's situation now is, what do? I use the money for the campaign, and I know the importance of a debate, because he won after participating in the last debate, in the last election cycle. So what I suggested to Mo is to do a Fulop, Mayor Fulop in Jersey City. I believe it was, I forget which cycle it was. I've done so many debates, especially with Mayor Fulop, that he aired the debate at his fundraiser. And once the debate was done, Mayor Fulop of Jersey City went to his fundraiser. I suggested, Mo, you should do the same thing. And Mo did. But for somehow there was some drama as to Mo attending or not. The night before the debate, on May the 17th, around 8:30 so, I get a call from Jerry Ambrosi's campaign saying she will not be making the debate due to a scheduling conflict. Keep in mind, we notified Mo Hill and Jerry on March the 11th. So you should have a calendar, and you put in the little square there, if you're using a physical calendar or your Google Calendar, debate. Debates are pretty important. You go face-to-face with the other candidates, and more importantly, You're talking to the residents of that community, in this case, Toms River. I don't think there were any other live debates being produced. This was it. And this late in the game, it is probably the only one. Night before, 8, 9 o'clock, I get a call from Jerry, as people saying she's not going to be attending. To my reply was, well, listen, it's your campaign. You don't want to make the only debate. That's up to you. All right, we're going to break for commercial. You're watching the Toms River Show. I'll be right back. Consumer Carpets, 3408 Kennedy Boulevard in the Jersey City Heights. Your one-stop store for residential and commercial floor treatments. Carpeting, linoleum, tiles, laminates, hardwood floors, area rugs, remnants. All major brands, all in stock. Free estimates, same-day installation. Consumer Carpets, it's savings, selection, installation. Credit cards and debit cards accepted. Financing available. Consumer Carpets, price to fit your budget, installation to fit your schedule. On the net at consumercarpets.com. Consumer Carpets, Jersey City, 201-792-2712.
Panapinto Properties, Jersey City, shaping the workplace with state-of-the-art office spaces and addresses your company desires. Building residences that define your home environment, adjacent to all modes of transportation with on-site parking available. The right address, the right lease. Call 201-521-9000 or visit online at panapintodevelopment.com. Panapinto Properties, building Jersey City for everyone.
We're back. Pat O Melia here, you there? Don't forget all the stuff on the screen. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Instagram and, of course, live stream Vimeo. So now I'm out, Jerry Ambrosi. So that leaves us Bianchini, Roderick, and Mayor Hill. Like I said, Mayor Hill created his own problem, but he knew how to settle it and make it work. Air it at your fundraiser, and you show up after the debate. Everybody knows where you are. It's not like you're blowing off anybody. You're not no-showing. Then, a very misinformed Dan Roderick, the day before and the day of, is starting all sorts of drama here, along with a local news website. Actually put out a story that Mo Hill was not attending the debate, and he effectively canceled the debate. Never happened. Mo was figuring out how he was going to do both the debate and the fundraiser. And Roderick, extremely misinformed Dan Roderick, mentioned that he wasn't going to debate. And this is printed, for that matter. I might even show it on the screen here. I'm not going to debate because the people want to see the front runners debate. I'm sure people wanted to see Mo Hill and Jerry Ambrosi debate, but that wasn't possible. Jerry had some sort of a conflict, which she may rude that day that she had the conflict. So Dan doesn't want to debate because Mo's not here. Again, you miss the whole purpose of a debate. Yes, you go face-to-face with your opponent, but you're talking to the people of Toms River. Possibly the only time you're going to get the attention of all of them. And Dan, through all this drama that occurred, and then he's coming up with some, Mo Hill, it was a trick by Mo Hill. That's what was being implied. Oh, Mo Hill was doing a fast one on all of us. He said he wasn't coming. No, he never said he was not going to the debate. That, again, was misinformed people, and most importantly, Dan Roderick. So Dan thought, I understand Dan also did a robocall after the debate, saying that Mo Hill didn't want to face him face-to-face. Mo was here. Now, Dan could have got his butt over to the studio. He has been in the studio and participated in his debates. You know, I think we had to keep reaching out for Mo to find out, are you coming to Mo's? Yeah, we're coming. So at 2 o'clock that afternoon, Dan Roderick knew Mo was going to be here. But Dan elected not to attend, knowing full well one of the front runners was there, the mayor of Toms River, Mo Hill. So whatever excuses Dan Roderick put out there, Dan created his own problem. Dan knew the day of the debate Mo Hill was going to be here, and he was Mo Hill. So whatever spin Dan Roderick wants to put on it is misinformed. You know, what's shame, it was very fortunate. Yeah, it's a shame when you don't have everybody participating in a debate. We set up for 4. There was 4 podiums across. But it was very fortunate for Mo Hill and Robert Bianchini. They had a very spirited debate. They addressed all the issues, of course. The funny thing in Tom's River, the issues never change, really. It's development, it's zoning. It's the same thing all the time down here. And I advise the people of Tom's River to be concerned about how you develop, especially when it comes to abatements and pilot payments. Learn from Jersey City. Like I said, Tom's River is a little Jersey City. Whatever happens up there, you should look at and say, let's correct whatever we need to correct. But those two had a very spirited debate. And like I said, as I said before, more importantly, they got to speak to the people of Tom's River. They got to explain their platform, what their goals would be, how they would go about it. And again, they did it live. And the people of Tom's River got to watch. Plus, the people of Tom's River got to watch it at their leisure because it's on the live stream and it's on our YouTube website, and it is done very well. Actually, I believe this primary debate is going to surpass the last one, which did very well in viewers. So it's really unfortunate, for whatever reasons, demons in individuals' heads, scheduling conflicts, or just being misinformed, maybe concerned about facing Mo Hill face-to-face. I will go on record as saying I've done a lot of debates. You know, we've done debates for mayor races in North Hudson, in Jersey City, in Bayonne, Hoboken. We've done council races, council at large debates, school board debates. Nobody has produced more debates than the Hudson Media Group has and myself. I've never had anyone who no-showed a debate win an election. Think about that. For whatever reason, if they no-showed, and we had one in Bayonne where the candidate, I don't want to leave Bayonne to debate because my studio up there is in North Bergen. Guess what? Beep, blown out of there. Not even a runoff. Like I said, never had a candidate win an election no showing a debate. So there's something to be said there. And that's something very positive for Mo Hill and Robert Bianchini. Especially when you're running, and you're running against the incumbent who has the power of the incumbency, you want every opportunity to go face-to-face with that individual. Especially, and you're running, like Jerry Ambrosi and Dan Roderick, they should jump at any chance. At a moment's notice, they should be available. It's hard for the mayor to be available at a moment's notice, but for the candidates, yeah, they can do it, especially when it's something at like 6 o'clock at night. All right, let's break for commercial. You're watching the Tom's River Show. I'll be right back.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers a quality of life you deserve in one of our many high-rise towers. With amenities such as the on-site Newport Path, light rail, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Kohl's, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams and Acme Supermarket are just outside your front door. A health and fitness center, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. Enjoy the New York skyline from our waterfront and various parks. Manhattan is just one pass stop away, or quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Looking to visit? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. For more information, visit us at newportnj.com. Make lasting memories to cherish forever. It's incredible. It's you, Newport. Live like you want.
You know those times when you need to see the doctor, but you just can't get to the doctor? So where do you go? Go to the App Store, download the Telemed app from RWJ Barnabas Health, and you see the doctor right away. From any mobile device, whenever you want, wherever you are.
Quality care, no appointment necessary. The doctor is online when you download the Telemed app.
Don't you feel better already?
RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Good Friend Self-Storage in North Bergen, New Jersey is a fully climate-controlled facility equipped with state-of-the-art security, packing supplies, a Refer a Friend program, and multiple loading docks convenient for commercial use. Located just off of Route 3 at 4301 Tunnelly Avenue, Route 1 and 9. Call 201-867-2444 or visit us on the web today. Good Friend Self Storage. Let us be your good friend.
We're back, Tom's River Show. You know, the whole idea of the debate is for you, the voter, to hear the platforms, the goals, and, you know, the intentions of the candidates, so you can make an informed choice when you're in the voting booth on June the 6th. The whole debate is for you, not for each candidate to go at each other. The bottom line is to get your message across. Be there. It doesn't matter who's at the debate as long as you're at the debate, because you're talking to the people of the municipality, in this case, the township of Toms River. Not attending a live debate that's also going to be shown on your local cable network, on Comcast, and on YouTube live stream and all, and we'll start tweeting it out and all. We'll actually do an edited version where we clean up some things. There are mishaps anytime there's a live show. That's a huge mistake. That is a bad move. To blow off a debate is Bush League, and it's a campaign killer. Now, I'm very confident that the winner of this Toms River Republican primary was here at that debate on May the 18th. And you can see for yourself by going to our Hudson Media Group YouTube channel or our live stream Vimeo, and you'll see the debate. You can make the informed decision. Remember, watch the debate and get out there and vote on June the 6th. All right. One of the things I'm very interested in Toms River is business. Business is so tough. You know, we're out of the pandemic. Now you're into inflation. Gasoline is, you know, almost $4 a gallon. I use high test. It's like $4.10 a gallon. Everything's expensive. You know, whatever you spent a year ago, you're spending a lot more now for the same items. Fortunately, the price of eggs is starting to come down. It is so difficult for business. So any way I can help the local businesses in Toms River, and on Route 37 in particular, I do. And you got some new businesses on Route 37 in Toms River, and I just want to highlight these. And a new favorite of mine also. On Route 37, you got the Sahara Mediterranean Barbecue. It's where the old couple's house was, across the street from Ed and the Discount Tire on Route 37. They're on Route 37 East. Right next, so you'll see the pictures. There's the Sahara Mediterranean. There's the store. It's the old couple house. You used to go there for sandwiches. And it's right where the Donald Trump store is there. Let's go, Brandon. All the luck in the world to these people starting that business with Sahara. Lorena Seafood. A little further up on Route 37 East, right next to the Burger 25. It's like a fluorescent green building. You'll see, as you see there. All seafood. Again, if you could patronize them, please do. All the luck in the world for these new entrepreneurs. Then you got Big Dog, where the old Chomps was. And what was the name of it? It was the hot dog place that was there forever. It was Tony's Hot Dogs. It was there for a long time. Right there on Route 37 East, just before the bandwagon, which we'll get to the bandwagon in a minute. Even though it's an established business, the bandwagon, it's kind of new now. Mystic Lobster Roll. That's right at the boat launch and dock, just before the bridge going to Seaside Heights, Seaside Park. They got little tables outside. You're basically right off the dock. You're surrounded by boats. It has the ambience of a lobster roll place. So if you can, stop by. And again, wish you all the luck at Mystic. I got to stop in there. RWJ Barnabas, one of our advertisers on the City Show. I think we run the commercials also here on Toms River. I think. Well, we should. For that matter, I'll talk to my guys since you got an RWJ facility here. You got a new one. It's not open yet. It's the RWJ Barnabas Outpatient Center and Children's Specialized Hospital. It's right off St. Catherine's Drive there, right off the jug handle on Route 37 going west. If you're coming east on Route 37, just make the right into the place. Beautiful facility. And I'm not sure when it's going to open up. For that matter, I'll speak to my connections there at RWJ Barnabas, find out. Maybe we can bring him in, do an interview or something like that. You got Deborah Specialty Physician, also on Route 37. Deborah, you know that tremendous heart organization there. If you have a heart problem, probably the places you certainly want to stop by the physician's specialty and get a check up. The bandwagon. Now, the bandwagon has been on Route 37 for a long time. They demoed the old building, and they built the new one. You see the picture of it. Beautiful building, by the way. I don't know if it will be ready for this summer, but it will eventually be ready. A lot of parking. Great-looking building. The whole place is encircled by parking, and you need parking. And one of my new favorites, we just started going to the place over the last month or so, Fortune Buffet. Pretty much across from the RWJ facility on St. Catharines. I think it's Driver Street or Avenue, whatever it is. It's where the movie theater is, and there's a bunch of places to eat there. You got a pizza parlor in there. You got a frozen yogurt. You got a salad place in there. There's a lot going on in that mall. Fortune Buffet is a very reasonably priced place to go have lunch or dinner, especially if you had children. I think they charge 80 cents a year. So if your kid's 8 years old, 8 times 80 cents. And all you can eat, the food is good. There is something there for everybody at Fortune Buffet. The picture you're seeing is not mine. We got that from the website. So these are all the new business. Sahara Mediterranean, Lorena Seafood, Big Dog, where the old Chomps was there on 37, Mystic Lobster Roll just before the bridge on Route 37 East, RWJ Outpatient Center and the Children's Specialized Hospital on 37, Deborah Specialized Physicians on Route 37, the bandwagon. You all know what a bandwagon is. What is old is going to be new again there. And again, my new favorite, the Fortune Buffet. All right, I'm out of show. Like I said before, remember to vote on March 6th. Make an educated decision. Watch the debate. I'm Pat O Melia. I'll talk to you next time. Good night.
Thanks for watching Hudson Media Group. Follow us on social media on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.